What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dre. I post videos relating to photo, video, automotive, lifestyle, cinematic stuff, whatever. If that's something you're interested in, then consider subscribing. Today's video is gonna be a review for a compact light. So this company hit me up, asked me to do a review. They sent me over a light, but they do not get to see this video or have any input regarding what I have to say about the light. So here we have a Fossetin compact light. What's interesting is it doesn't really have the brand on the box. It just says photography fill light, but in the back there's like a little sticker that has it. So it looks like they kind of just got a box and put a sticker on it. I don't know, but it says here photography fill light. So that should already tell you what it should be used for. So let's open up the box and see what we have inside. You have a user manual. The light itself, it's very compact. There you go. Charging cable, a little pouch here, and then one of these things that you're not supposed to eat. So this video light actually has 90 pieces of LED beads on the front here, a CRI of 95 plus, so that's pretty good. So at the time of this recording, this light is actually $29.99 on sale from $39.99. What's interesting was that the company at the time, when they contacted me about a light to send over to me, I was actually in the market for a compact light like this, but I was looking at the Aperture and the Godox one, which were $90 plus. This one under $50, why not? So let's talk about the build quality. It feels like it's just plastic all around. It does feel pretty sturdy though. I feel like if I drop it, it won't, wait, let me take that back. I feel like if I drop it from a decent height, it won't break. I feel like, yeah, I can't break it. Feels pretty good for being under $50, I'll say that. Along the top here, like I said, it does have the Type-C charging port. It has a mode switch button, and then it has the power button. And then along the side here, it has two dials. One of them does the temperature or the color change, and then the other one here does the brightness. Go to the bottom, and then you have a 1/4-20 mount right here. Along the other side, nada. So this light does color temperature. I believe it's from 3000 Kelvin all the way to 6500 Kelvin. You can use the dial to go from a warmer to a cooler temperature. It also does RGB coloring. So green, yellow, orange, blue, purple, does all that here. Again, use the dial here to switch between the colors. And it does have an effect mode. So if you wanted to do police sirens, ambulance, lightning, it has that mode in here. So let's turn it on and show you how the light actually looks like. I'm gonna dim it down all the way down just so it doesn't brighten up this room. So if you do it all the way down, it's actually off. There, okay. So this looks like it's at 6500 Kelvin. Very bright, very accurate colors. Pretty good actually. For this tiny thing, for what it is, it's actually really good. Turn the dial down and you can see it actually get warmer. And that's all the way. That should be 3000 Kelvin. And then turn the dial, go all the way up. And that's 6500. This thing actually gets really bright as well. That's at its full brightness. For something this small, this gets really bright. So the only problem I have right here is that there is no screen on the back or anywhere on here to tell you what the actual temperature is. So if I wanted to color match it with, let's say, my key light here, which is at 5600, I would have to scroll and color match it with my own eyes, and they're not that great. So that's probably the only difficult part. I know how to get all the way to its extreme. So the warmest color and then the coolest color. That's easy because you could just go to either extreme and you'll have perfect color. But if I wanted to go to 5600, which is somewhere in between that, I wouldn't know how far to turn this dial. So that's one of the problems I have with using this compact light. But for under $50, you can't really complain. So let's switch modes to the RGB coloring. There you go, we got blue here. Again, the brightness gets really bright. That's blue, let's turn it down. All right, so I'll turn the dial. All you have to do is hold it up or down. So holding it up does change it. So we're going into a violet purple right here. Next will probably be like pink, and then orange, yellow, green. Again, the only problem I have here is that there's no screen telling you what color it is. My accent light in the back there, you can dial in each red, green, or blue to give it a specific color. This one, unfortunately, you can't because there's no screen. Again, if I wanted to match the color behind me, I would have to dial in and color match it with my eyes. Maybe that matches. I'm not sure, I think it's a little darker. All right, the last mode is the effects mode. So I haven't really used it. I don't really use effects on any of my lights. So let's see what it actually has. You can see it is switching between the colors. I think if you turn this dial again, it'll change the mode. Whoa. So now it's flashing each color. All right, this looks like I'm at a rave right now. Switch it, gradient, let's switch it again. Oh, this is lightning. It's just a flat, oh. A light flickering. Just a flash. This might be a bonfire. Not entirely sure. Whoa. This could be a candle. I think this is a candle. All right, my eyes are getting, oof. Anyway, you get to, oh, I see spots everywhere. The great thing about this is that it's so compact. If you do want to light up a scene in any way where you're in a compact space, this would be great. Now, the company claims that you can light this up at full brightness for about 2 hours. I did 2 tests. So I did one on the regular 6500 Kelvin full brightness, and that lasted about 1 hour and 38 minutes. And I did another test on the color blue, just a random color I picked, put it on full brightness, and that lasted about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So to say that this lasts about 2 hours on full brightness is very, very accurate. And the good thing about this too is that since it is so small and compact, you can actually have the charging cable to a external charging brick, and then you can have it out there longer. So this is very versatile, very compact. You can take it anywhere. This is definitely gonna go in my backpack wherever I go, just in case I need it. So I tested this out in ways that I would actually use it. And I do a lot of product photography, so that's exactly what I used it for. I know in the box it says photography fill light. However, since the product I was shooting was very small, I used it as the main key light, and that was it. So here's some shots of the light lighting up the GTR that I use to take pictures of. So you can see there that it pretty much did the trick. I actually love the way it turned out. I didn't have to use any of my bigger lights for this. And I also used the red just to test how it would look in one of the photographs, and it turned out great. Here's a trick. You light the scene red, turn the temperature all the way to the blue side, and then you kind of have this gradient of bluish purple to red, which makes it look like I use 2 different colors, but in all actuality, I only use the red. I usually don't use compact lights to light up any scenes for my videos. The main videos I shoot, I use natural light when I'm outdoors, or if it's a sit down talking head type of video like this one, I will use my main key light, and then I will have another fill light here. Much bigger lights than this, but I'm interested to see if I can use this as a fill light. So let's do that now. All right, so I have my main key light here. I do have the Fossetin compact light here, acting as the fill. I do see it a little brighter. It is on the lowest setting as far as the brightness. So we'll see how it turns out on the footage here. So what are my thoughts on the Fossetin compact light, the photography fill light? I think for the amount of money you pay, I think it's a great light. I honestly don't see myself shelling out $90 to $120 for the aperture or the Godox light. I would love to try those out, but I don't know if I'd pay that much for something that I wouldn't be using regularly. The only 2 things I would have hoped that this light had were a screen in the back to tell you what the exact temperature was or the color was when you're switching between the different colors in RGB mode. And then it would have been cool. Again, this one in particular is not a deal breaker, but it would have been cool if it had magnets on the back, so you can stick it onto metal objects like we've seen other compact lights. But again, that one's not a deal breaker. I mean, for under $50, you get a compact light that does different colors, different effects, and color temperatures from 3000 all the way to 6500. You know, what more can you ask for at that price point? So if you're interested in a compact budget light, I would definitely recommend this. It's under $50. I will leave the link in the description below and you can get yourself one of these lights. And if you do order it, let me know what you think. So that's the video, y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please leave a comment. Do whatever you want to do, but whatever you do, do good. I will see you on the next one. Peace.